This week on Keeping Up with the Cannon Run, Soph's new Bentley Continental GT W12 lands at HQ and we encounter multiple problems to start the week off. Wags crashes our Toyota Land Cruiser in the ice and snow after being told not to drive the car. We buy 2 new vehicles for the Cannon Run garage, and to top it off, we take on Mclaren in a legal battle. Stay tuned. So, good morning and happy January 2026. It's our first day back on YouTube. And today, what better way to start the brand new series of Keeping Up with the Cannon Run than showing you all Soph's new car. She hasn't seen it yet, we haven't seen it in person yet, and the modifications are already about to begin. So let's go check it out. So, new car's outside. She's outside with the car taking photographs, and then we're going to go and have a little look round, show you all the vehicle, the plans, and exactly what we've got in store for this pretty little machine this season. So folks, 2019 Bentley Continental GT W12, Soph's new car. What do you think, love?
I love it. So I just got rid of the Urus for this.
So 650 horsepower, 0 to 60 is 3.4 seconds. And it's built to be a luxurious cruiser, which is perfect for going on Cannon Run, but it wouldn't be a Soph J machine if it wasn't modified. First start, might get a cold start out of it, but I don't think they're designed to be very loud. Jump in, love, and start it. Let's listen. Let's have a little listen to what that W12 sounds like.
Ready?
Yeah. Shocking. That needs improvement. We're going to go on a first drive and get some rolling shots and see what she's like. So, first drive, it's in sport mode. We just come up the bypass. She's warm and she's fast, but it's very, very icy today. We've got a lot of snow on the road, which is why Soph's not driving, because our lane is absolutely treacherous.
I love it. I think inside is so nice, but a lot smaller to the Urus, but it's like a different level of luxury, isn't it?
It's very, very classy. Very modern inside. If you've ever been in a Bentley Continental GT and you've only ever been in the Mark 1 or the Mark 2, it's a very, very different experience. We're in sport mode. When you put it in sport, the car squats, suspension gets a little bit stiffer, gives you a little bit more power, the gear changes, sharpen slightly, and you're in a pretty serious contender then, to be fair, for most other supercars. So we're going to go down the road, we're going to change seats. Mark's behind us in the Land Cruiser. We're going to jump into the Jeep and I'm going to get some rolling shots to show you just how good this car looks on the road. So Soph's going to drive back. She might make it back in one piece if she gets back through the ice. It's slippy.
But it's quick.
It's very quick. And I've got something to show you when we get home. So, first drive done, she loves it, it's fast, that's all we need. And I've got one little modification arrived already. Come on, love. Oh, grab them parcels, they could be car goodies. Look, parcels, get the parcels, they could be car goodies. So, Stefan went to London last night and picked up some wheels for the Bentley. They're here already. Big shout out to 612, the wheels company. They've arrived.
Nice.
Wheels, already.
It didn't take too long, babe.
Look at them.
Ooh, very nice.
22s, wrapped in new Dunlops, staggered, ready to go on.
Very pretty.
Let me pull one of these out and I'll show a bit better. Look at them. 22s. 295, 30, 22. They're the rears. So we're going to put these on the car probably tomorrow. I'm just haggling with a guy on eBay now over a Mark 3 Escort, which is incredible. So I'm hopefully going to be putting the trailer on the 6x6 this afternoon and going to get that. But if not, we'll see where the wind takes us. Stay tuned. So, guy with the Escort didn't come back to me yet, and we didn't end up going to get the Escort. But I've got a very, very strong feeling that one day this week we're going to be collecting something new for the Cannon Run garage, for the channel. So it's time to get the 6x6 out, hitch the trailer up and be prepared for the week ahead. So let's do a cold start on this Brabus 700 monster.
typical. Looked fantastic weather this morning, and now we're getting a blizzard en route. Still, we're active, let's go. So the weather's really started now. We're still gonna have to go at this today, getting the trailer out and ready to go, because we have been in talks with someone about a very special car, which we're trying to buy, and the Escort, which we told you about yesterday. This is our second HQ. So we've got our big yard, which we're going to show you on the channel very soon, which where some of you have already been if you've been to the Cannon Run Open days. This is our second big unit for dry storage. So it's got our hospitality trailer in it, it's got our new car recovery trailer in for the mega run trips, and plenty of our show stuff. Also behind us in the background you can see the RS6 that's smashed to pieces, the Polaris buggy, and our Cairn Defender, but we'll come to them another day.
Nice.
So I'm going to put the trailer on, pull the rig outside and show you exactly what this 6x6 and trailer has been purchased for. Okay guys, quick update about what this mad machine is for. So we bought a Brabus Mercedes 6x6 predominantly to tow our brand new state-of-the-art trailer. You're probably going, why is it state-of-the-art, Jay? Well, let me tell you, it's got a 21-foot bed, which is ridiculous for a UK car trailer. It's electric tilt on hydraulic rams, all done via a remote system. It's got a sliding winch left to right in case we have to deal with an accident, and the tailboard at the back folds up as the trailer tilts on its own. So basically when you're on the mega run, if you break down, if you have a problem, if you encounter a gearbox failure or an engine problem or even a puncture, this machine and this trailer is what's going to be turning up to help you on any of our trips. Snow's coming down hard. It was going to be a collection vehicle day. It's clearly not now, but it's a perfect opportunity to have some fun because we've got lots of toys and lots of snow, so stay tuned. Probably the best vehicle ever made for the snow, Land Rover Octa. All right, Pops. You do a donut then. Go on, do a donut. You know you want to. Oh, he actually might. This is my dad in a 640 brake Octa. For any of you that don't know me dad, he's the boy. Is he going to do it? He might actually. Going to do it? No, I don't know. Maybe. That was an appalling donut. Sorry for me swearing. Look at that, the all new Land Rover Octa with Quicksilver exhaust. So make sure you're following Quicksilver exhausts. They did the first system ever in the UK for this truck, and it sounds phenomenal compared to what it did before. 6x6 is hitched up to the trailer, ready to go out this week. But unfortunately we are getting snowed in, and the 6x6, as you can imagine, is extremely valuable, so I don't want to push it today and try and go and collect this other car today because the roads are going to be horrific. But we're getting the Defender out and we're getting the buggy out, and we're going to go for a mooch. We've got just over 450 acres here at Cannon Run HQ, and it's time to have some fun, so stay tuned. So if you remember John Simister's video, this is where we put the Ruelto on the lake and floated it with National Pontoon, and the lake at HQ is fully froze over. Look at that. This is one section of our little rally course that we've got. There's going to be loads of content pending this year, and we're going to be inviting some people to drive some very exciting stuff on our little plot of heaven. Go on, go in. Walk on it, I dare you.
Kind of crack.
Nah, you'll be all right.
Well, look, it's really funny.
Cannon Run snow day. We don't do cars, we do snow angels. test number one. We're going to tow Soph down the big straight down the hill on the sledge with the rope. That's what happens when boredom kicks in and you've got nothing else to do on a Sunday. So, we got snowed in last night and the problems have already begun. I said to one of the staff this morning, do not take the Land Cruiser down our drive because it's treacherous, it's icy, the snow is sitting on top of the ice and you'll slide down the bank. And he took it down the bank, didn't he? And my Land Cruiser has now got major damage. Front bumper, wing, bonnet, arch, headlight, fog light, and apparently it's pushed back into the wheel, so that's not good. Very disappointing start to the year, very disappointing start to the work week. I'm gonna have to get in the car and go and check out the damage. So we've arrived and it's as bad as I thought it was going to be. The front bumper is definitely beyond repair. The wing's out of line, the grill's out of line, there's damage on the bonnet at the top. And it's not in a good state at all. It's cracked the arch as well. And as I said, I've spoken to Wold and they don't even make this kit anymore. So we've got a major issue now, which we really need to get sorted because this truck is our workhorse. It goes out collecting people because it's got 8 seats. It picks up parts for us because it's got a massive boot. And they are one of the most reliable vehicles in the world, but unfortunately, it is definitely beyond repair, that front bumper. Every cloud has a silver lining, look at him. Wasn't in the Land Cruiser bumper, so he was safe. Came in the kitchen for some warmth. Where are you going to put him?
I don't know. Where are you going to put him?
Where are you putting him?
I've got no idea. He's in your room in your office.
Warm in there,
If you leave him in the building, he'll probably get out. There you go. So he's on the buggy roof, look, he's happy. So I'll just give you a brief update. We're going to go into much more depth with everything. This is just our first week back. So where we are now, this is the main HQ for Cannon Run. It's also defined detail on site as well. So they do vehicle valeting, detailing, polishing, etc. And it's also the home of Safe Line Recovery, which is one of our other companies as well. So we run recovery vehicles from here for accident damaged cars, vehicles that need recovery. And then we've got a great big yard for storage. But the building is very old, the offices are very old, and we're going to be revamping it all in the coming months, which we'll keep you all posted on. We're going to create a petrol heads heaven here. Restaurant on site, there's 3.5 acres. There's a great big area at the top, which you can see behind me, which is perfect for doing donuts in that big secure compound at the top. It's all concreted. And it's going to be spectacular when it's done. My head's not with it at all for this video because my car's just been smashed and I can't get the bits. So we've got our work cut out. Trucks are being de-thawed, recoveries are pouring in, and the boys are going out to do their bits and pieces. So yeah, it looks like to the laptop for a few hours worth of probably pointless searching to find a body kit that doesn't even exist anymore. So there is absolutely nothing available for the Land Cruiser. We have been scanning the internet all morning since the accident and there is nothing. Winch bumpers galore. We've spoken to Wold. Wold have discontinued the front bumper and it's not looking good, to be honest. So this could mean the Land Cruiser's actually a write-off. So the week had officially started out terribly and the deadline for Friday to get the Bentley finished for a road trip down to the south of Spain is getting closer and closer and closer. We've just realised that the Bentley's due a service, so that's put us one more day behind, and with all the grief from the Land Cruiser, it's set us even further behind. The deadline may not be met, the trip may not happen, and the Bentley may not be finished this week, but we're going to push forward and see what we can do. So we are on our way to Bentley or Lamborghini at Birmingham. Locked and loaded, 6x6 trailer, Bentley, and we're out in the snow. Show me somebody else who drives 6x6s around in the snow with a trailer on the back and a Bentley. Nothing stops the cannon run. We're active. It's a sunny morning, the snow's melting, and things are looking up from the Land Cruiser accident yesterday. So let's go. So we've arrived at Bentley Birmingham, started the car on the trailer to get it off, and we've now got an engine management light. Another problem, another fault, another issue to deal with. Is this road trip to Spain going to happen? Is the Bentley even going to be done this week? I don't know. And after yesterday's accident with the Land Cruiser, well, anything can happen, can't it? So let's get this Bentley off, let's get it in with the techs, and sit tight at home and wait for an update. Fingers crossed, eh? So we've reached Lamborghini Bentley Birmingham to drop the Bentley off for service, and the all-new Temerario is in the showroom. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, guys. It's a very, very strange looking rear end. The front end does look absolutely fantastic. 1,000 horsepower hybrid, all new Temerario. Look at that. What a pretty looking car from the front, that is. So, Bentley's unloaded, every cloud has a silver lining, the engine management light has cleared itself. Lesson there, guys, buy a Bentley, they fix themselves. Back to the yard, let's go. So we're back from Birmingham, Bentley's dropped off. It's time to get the Land Cruiser loaded up and try and rectify this major issue that we've got. So try and hold it up at the bottom step, either side.
Never lift.
It's just a quick one, guys. Safe Line Recovery. I started this company 3 months ago. We've already got 3 trucks on the road and running. Give them a follow on socials at Safe Line Recovery. We cover the whole of the UK, nationwide, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Big up Safe Line for dropping the Land Cruiser off. So guys, yesterday we took a break from the cameras to catch up with some admin work in the office. Obviously, Cannon Run, as any business, has lots and lots of admin to deal with, lots of planning, lots of emails, lots of invoices, you know, all the usual stuff. No idea who that is. A Volvo Estate on an 07 plate. If we were going back 15 years ago, it could have been CID. But it's not. So, update for you all. One of these emails yesterday was from Mclaren, and what you don't know is we've been in an ongoing battle with Mclaren for nearly 2.5 years over this Mclaren 720S Performance Spider, which we bought almost brand new from Mclaren. It was their demonstration vehicle with maybe 400 or 500 miles on it when we purchased it from their showroom. And on day one of ownership, day one, we drove from McLaren at Manchester to Calais, and the engine started to rattle. No oil in the car, failed PDI, pre-delivery inspection was not done by McLaren, incompetence at its highest, and also extremely dangerous. So we've been after McLaren now for 2.5 years trying to get a refund, trying to get a replacement vehicle, or trying to get compensation and the vehicle fixed to a satisfactory standard, because since the engine went, it's been back to McLaren circa 10 times. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, 10 times the vehicle has been back to McLaren to be repaired, which they clearly can't do. So where do you draw the line? You can't keep taking your car back to McLaren. You don't get a courtesy car. It's time out of your day. It's expenses for recoveries and trailers, and time out of my life, which is time out of my business, which I simply cannot have any longer. So the gloves are off. We've gone public, and this week, or maybe next week, subject to how work goes, we're going to be landing outside McLaren HQ with this on the trailer behind the 6x6, sign written to its brains, do not buy a McLaren, and the full story on QR codes. So stay tuned, because we're going to drive this to work today with all of the problems that it's got and get the branding started. Let's go. Engine management light on, cruise control not working, static noise through the speakers, another warning light on, which I don't even know what it's for this time. And apparently the service has been exceeded by 570 days, which seems a bit crazy. But still, McLaren. So, we're on the way to work in the McLaren. We're in limp mode, we've got flat tyre lights, we've got all 4 warnings on the tyres saying that they're flat when they're not. We've got the engine management light, we are in limp mode, and I'm currently sitting at 47 miles an hour. We've got static noise coming through the speakers for no apparent reason, and just in case McLaren want to say, oh, there's another one, and just in case McLaren want to say that it's the radio, no.
Okay, I think we need
That's the radio.
to apologise to...
That's the radio off. A car that has been a demon, a car that is full of problems, and I just simply can't understand why McLaren would not want to convert us back to being in love with the brand. Why would they not want to salvage the relationship when they know we've also got another 2 McLarens? Why would they not want to bring this round and make it correct and make it right? I don't understand. You're a British supercar manufacturer with complaints as long as my arm and leg and foot put together, and now you've got me on socials and you know our presence in the supercar world. Why would you not want to sort this? Why would you not want to make us an ambassador of your company? Why would you not want to build bridges? No, I know you've got problems, stop beeping at me. McLaren, help us. Car's basically scrap, we can't do nothing, can we? But you clearly can't do nothing either, because you can't fix it to a competent standard. So refund me my money, or give me a new car, or something. It's mental. So guys, jack of all trades, professional of none, as they say. Stefan, who drives the recovery trucks for Safeline, is off on his way to Belgium to go and collect a cannon runner who's broken down in Belgium. So that's another recovery in that's long distance, which means it leaves our local contracts with no driver and no truck. And obviously we can't let down our local contracts, so it's down to me to get out on the truck and to go and do the work that's needed in between operating Cannon Run and everything else. So we're going out in the daily, which is ready to go. There's a car broken down in our local area, and EAC Telford, who's a big contract of ours, need us to come through for them. So let's go. Before we head out on the road on a new job, just check all the straps are good on the back of the truck. Okay, we're ready to go. Truck's active. We've got a job to do. Lovely, Vauxhall Zafira. Right, that's the recovery all done. And if there's one piece of advice that I can give you in business, it's make sure you can do every single job within any of your companies yourself. So if anything ever happens, like you've got a driver off, you can step in, you can do the job, and you can keep the contracts happy. Let's go. As you all know from earlier on in the week, we hadn't been getting a response from the man with the Escort, but he finally came back to us. So we headed off with the 6x6 and trailer to go and inspect this fantastic looking car. So guys, we are 5 minutes away from the Escort, and the bloke just rang me and said the car won't start. Do you still want to come? So I met him 5 minutes away. The price needs to be reflective if the engine doesn't run, because we'll fix it ourselves. But that's not what he told us. We believed it was perfect and working and clean and tidy. So are the stories just beginning, or is it a genuine issue where it might be stale fuel or battery or something? We'll find out. Is that your Ford service or not?
Whatever's in there is what I've got with you.
What you saying then? £4.5 grand?
I mean, I can't let it go for
How much? Non-runner, basically scrap.
that. Is it?
I don't know, listen, it probably is the same thing what you said, mate.
It is, look, the turnover is free as a bird.
My only issue is, got to drop a car off somewhere, we've got to get it done,
Of course.
then pick it up and bring it back. It's just a ball like messing around. I was just going to take it straight home from here and put it straight in the garage.
Yeah.
As it is, I've got to drop it somewhere and get it all done. So, listen, we was at 56, wasn't we? Yeah, that's what the price was. Yeah. I was at 4.5, I'm meeting in the middle at 5, we're done.
Needs to be a bit more than that.
Come on, I've just driven 2 hours. And it don't start. I've got to take your word for it, remember. Not many people turn up and buy a car that doesn't run.
True, but that's not enough. It needs to be 52, and you can take it away.
So being tight.
The wheel. Being tight, you've got £750,000 motor out there.
You know what I've got that?
Yeah, because you say a couple of £100 off
Quid,
it.
mate, honestly.
I mean, you've got nearly 15 quid a wheel, you know? Pop them off and see if they're genuine.
Them wheels, they're about 1800 quid to buy a set.
So there you go.
But what's the car worth with no wheels on 3 grand?
More than that. Find another one for £3 grand.
51 was done. Stop being tight. 300 quid for fuel. Drop them. Not going to talk about over 100, but I would.
Oh, thanks.
Right, let's get it loaded up and go, Emma.
Yeah, to that side. Yeah, all good. Let the tilt down.
So, we made it back with the Escort, a 2-hour drive back through terrible, terrible weather to make it back to HQ. But the Escort is back and it is absolutely stunning. If you don't know about old Fords, they're currently going through the roof in value, and just look at it. It's an original Mark III Escort convertible, the first variant of the convertible in any Escort. It's also sitting on genuine Escort Cosworth wheels, which absolutely finish the car down to a T. Now, it wouldn't be cannon run unless it had a little bit of power, so the next steps for this vehicle will be an RS turbo engine, limited slip diff and gearbox, and then it'll be put into the garage with our other classic Ford. Our other classic Ford that we've not shown you yet is about 10 times the value of this one, and we'll be showing it next week on YouTube. But for now, we're heading up to the other HQ to go and finish the branding on the Mclaren and load it onto the trailer ahead of our campaign to let you all know just how bad our experience has been with Mclaren. The fun starts now. Let's go. It's time to get the branding on. Because I'm a man of my word, I said I was going to create a rolling advert, didn't I? And the rolling advert is ready. I'm going to let this heat up a little bit so that last little Manchester Mclaren sticker goes on nice and smooth, and while we're waiting for this to heat up, I'm going to get the trailer ready. Still sets car alarms off and sounds incredible though. That is the car branded as I said it would be. Let's get it strapped up. So guys, there you have it. Just as I said I would, the Mclaren branded on the trailer behind the 6x6, ready to hit the streets of Manchester and to land at a few McLaren locations. Just to create awareness, not to slander the brand, not to cause any issues, to stop supercar owners in the UK making the same mistake that I did, and they won't then suffer the same terrible customer service that I have. So, McLaren have responded via email, and they've started their email off by saying, we've seen the post on J_Cannon and the Cannon Run official's Instagram, and we are a little bit confused as we have responded to you. Well, the last response that you sent to me was basically calling me out to be skint and even questioning if I had the funds to take you to court. So of course, when you started to be nasty and started to be, you know, bullyish almost, we decided to take the gloves off and go public. The response we've just received from you was probably the nicest response we've ever had. Now, the response obviously points out that you've said the main man, the CEO that I called out on my story, hasn't refused a meeting. No, he hasn't, but that's not what I said. I said, why has he not reached out to me? I spent over 200,000 with your business, and I'm the owner of a supercar company in the UK with huge presence. So why hasn't he picked up the phone and rang me? The second part of the email said that nothing else can be done and this can't be moved forward anymore. Well, it can, in court, which you know I'm already processing. But you've stated, if Mclaren Automotive can inspect the vehicle. Okay, so let's just say I allow Mclaren Automotive to inspect the vehicle, and they then prove the points of the multiple faults that I've said are there. What are you then willing to do? Because you've got three options, as I've already said. You refund me, you compensate me and fix the car to a satisfactory standard, or you replace the vehicle for a like-for-like car. Or, in fact, as I said, I'll go one better and give you more money to put me into a 765 LT or an MSO car. The choice is yours, guys. As I said, I'm a man of my word, and because you've responded, the car will stay here, it will sit on the trailer, and it won't turn a wheel. Expect my response within 24 to 48 hours, and I expect your response back within 24 to 48 hours of receiving mine. If your response is positive, kind, polite, and willing to do something, then this will stay here. And everybody will be notified that you've changed your tune and are now being correct as you should be. But if your next response is as bad as previous ones, then my campaign will continue. This car will be hitting the streets of Manchester. It'll be hitting every single press board in the UK that I can actually physically put my hands on with the powers that we've got at the Cannon Run. And it'll be rolling around Manchester. I will pay a driver to drive that vehicle around Manchester city centre time and time again. And it will hit every single viral social media that you can possibly imagine. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, it'll be everywhere. I mean, look at it. What an advert. I wouldn't want that advert out there against my company, and I'm sure you don't. So do the right thing, McLaren. You've saved me driving to Manchester today, but don't think I won't be there straight away if your next response is horrific. Thanks for watching this week, guys. Next week will be a little bit more exciting. It was our first week back in YouTube, so give us a chance to get the ball rolling. Give us the chance to kind of get back into the swing of things and remember how all of this YouTube malarkey works. We hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you turn on notifications, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you all next week.